Oh, what a wonderful day. And yes, I know Mr. Wolfman has made more evil extensions to his house. A neighbor that I don't even want to talk about. But spinning the bone on top of the bed will give you good luck throughout the day. So, hello, my name is NitroLuteDX and welcome to Nitro's World of Adventures. Today also, we always go in the morning and say hello to Moo Moo, which is, by the way, my wonderful cow that makes the tea of the century. With my machine, the Tea Machine 6000, I take her milk and use that for a good old British and English cup of tea, since I am an English dog. Anyway, Tea Machine 6000, hello and good morning. Throwing the milk in there, press the dispenser, and you get a good old cup of tea in the morning. Look at that, guys. What a brilliant convention. Convention? God, that's quite a weird little thing, isn't it? I meant to say invention. Because, you know, sometimes in the morning you do slow your words because you're a little bit tired. But anyway, we drunk the tea and just look at that hideous, ugly building opposite our beautiful building. And yes, there is a spider and arachnid in the water, but you know what? I hope it just drowns later. Oh, there's another one. Great. Okay, these things just swim. I don't actually know how to get rid of them. We've got squids now. That's the first time I've actually seen squids in this area. Everything's just sort of like evolving. Now, also, we always fish in the morning so that we can have some extra food at the end of the episode that we can eat and cook. But if you remember correctly, last episode, we built multiple different... Oh, no, I think it was the one before that. We built multiple extensions to the house, which was going to be for our kitchen and for our new internet setup, which I didn't talk to you about, which is where we could go on eBlock and buy extra blocks for redstone and whatnot. You're going to see in a moment. So we're going to throw our fish in our chest because we actually haven't ate the last one. God, we really need to eat these fish at the end of each episode. I just get so carried away. Yeah, it was actually when Bill, he got killed and resurrected by Wizard Horace. And as you can see, we've got a guest room, which is looking really good. Got an armor stand, got a bed. It's looking quite functional. We've got a lovely carpet, ready for a further extension in the future. We have our kitchen, which is looking pretty shabby, if you don't mind me saying. A map on the wall of our own area, a fridge dispenser, which can actually give us some raw mutton, which we can actually take the raw mutton, cook it on the smoker, and then we can have an extra source of food. This is the apple pad, where you go sit here and you go, apple pad, activate! And eventually the apple pad will activate and you can go on eBlock Minecraft. Please select your blocks. Okay, so we've just purchased some wonderful eBlock inventory redstone, which, if you remember, for like the last few episodes, we have been going on about recycling. It's extremely important to recycle all of your items. That way it doesn't pollute the world and it makes everything healthy, nice, and not like zombies and arachnid spiders over there that want to eat you. Oh, hello, Miss Wolf. I did almost forget that every episode we have a brand new wolf which has been out in the land, and Miss Wolf brings a dog or a wolf, whatever you like to call it, into the nursery. We go underneath my house. A dog with a blue collar. Hello, but we must do a lap. This is what I must do. I didn't do it at the very beginning of the Nitro's World of Adventures because I wasn't sure whether or not it was, too much for the dog. But we do a lap to see what the dog's capable of. If it's a healthy dog, which it is, we take it into the nursery. And every episode, if you guys, the viewers, want to feature in our episode, you can actually select a name for the dog. If you write a positive comment in the comment section below, for example, Farid TDM kindly adopted Gray. This dog now has been selected by Farid TDM to be called Gray. That person has liked and subscribed Miss Wolf, and has also written a lovely comment with the name of the dog, Gray. So, Miss Gray, thank you very much for delivering a brand new wild dog / wolf. And now one of our subscribers, has adopted the dog. So you could do that now. So if you know, we've gone to the mail and it says, your eBlock order has arrived. Thanks for shopping with us today. Well, would you look at that? eBlock, the computer, and our Apple Pad in our extended area has been able to allow us to purchase these wonderful items online, similar to what your parents probably do when they buy some awesome things for your home. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of the items that I'm going to need in order to build every single thing to make this recycling compact, what would you call it? Dustbin rejuvenator. I don't know. I haven't got the name yet, but we'll go ahead and we'll get Slimo. We'll let him know. I'm sure he'll be really excited to know that we finally have a working ability redstone compartment, something or other. Yeah. Slimo, hello, Slimo. Well, hello and good morning. Welcome. We have got the delivery from eBlock today. I was able to purchase it with all the diamonds that we'd got that one time, do you remember? And we were able to now be able to build this recycling machine. I'm going to teach you guys, you kids out there, how to build a working recycling machine. Now, I will say you can make your own recycling machine design. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but I'm going to show you the concept, the idea of the machine. All right, so obviously we need to go ahead and get our armor, our weapons, our pickaxe, our axe, and our shovel, just in case we run into any nasties. And it's also important to be completely prepared just in case an enderman or someone tries to get in the way, especially when you're building out. And this is going to take all the way to about nighttime as well, so we have to stay a little bit up extra past our bedtime. Okay, so what you do is first you destroy some trees, and remember, every tree that you destroy, you should probably get another seed to plant so that it creates more oxygen throughout the land. It's extremely important to replant a tree when you've destroyed a tree, essentially. And by the way, trees are used for things like paper, tables. You've got people what we call chippies, or call them carpenters. Anyway, here we go. Let's break this other tree. Slimo, good job, mate. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you, and I'd like to tell everybody everything, because that's what it's all about. If you destroy the tree blocks in the center of the tree, the leaves will disappear, and sometimes they'll even drop apples as well. So if you are playing in a special game mode like a Sky Blid or a Sky Bid or whatever it's called, a Sky Grid, then you need to plant the trees, and as a replenish of food, you will use apples. All right, look at that. So all the trees and all the leaves should be dissipating and getting rid of right now. There's a lot of trees that we're going to have to replant somewhere in this forest. Let's destroy this and this. All right, yeah, beautiful. Hope you guys know exactly what we're doing here. So as you can see, all the leaves, sometimes if you want to speed it up, you might want to actually destroy bits of the leaves, just because it keeps the process a little bit faster. We also I've got sticky piston in my hand. I'm pretty eager. Here we go. Come on. Break it. It doesn't actually make a difference if you have a axe or anything. It kind of all breaks the same. Also, you've got grass to get rid of. If you also want to get rid of any of the grass or plants or flowers or anything really quickly, then you want to use a bucket of water, and it will just get rid of them and sweep them all away. So really good way of doing it. But we don't actually have a bucket of water on us for use just for this anyway. So we clear the ground area. We're going to try and get a marker point as well. We'll use the shovel this time, because it actually makes sense to use the shovel to destroy the dirt, of course. So we destroy this, and we'll put the marker out over here, making sure that we've got enough blocks wide, while Slimo behind me as I goes along puts down some cobblestone. And together with your friend, or of course my friend Slimo, we are now working to build an amazing contraption used for recycling. Here we go. There we go. And let's do one more over here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Brilliant, Slimo. Thank you very much. So that seems like where we will build our recycling machine. I do think we do need to move the recycling machine somewhere, maybe under the house, in a basement, in a really cool place. Or maybe we'll have... Oh, I don't know. It's just one of those things. You just got to start building it, right? Now, remember, this one's going to look pretty ugly, because we don't actually have the money or resources to make it look really good. It would be nice to make it similar out of my house, but Farmer Jenkins was the one that provided some of those beautiful items for the extension of our house in the past as well. So if we change this over here and we get ourselves a glass block instead, perfect. 5 long, cobblestone on the ends that fit the ends of the actual marker on the floor that we did. And now we get soul sand. So if you didn't know, when you're building a water, I don't know, a water funnel, a water tunnel, something where you utilize water, if you want items to go upwards, you use soul sand. So you probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Don't worry, we're going to show you. So first things first, we've got the water source. This water source is going to allow the item to travel into the recycling compartment. Again, you're going to see. So let's get some extra cobblestone and we'll use this to be able to build the funnel. So we use the water, which is going to take the item round about to the end of the water. But we need lava, because we need the lava to burn and destroy the item and then converting it into the recycled item. You'll see again in a moment. So we've got ourselves some extra wood blocks to make this look a little bit neater. And we need to extend this 1 block higher here. Jump on here and perfect. So we've got the water stream looking pretty good. And now we've got to make the funnel / tunnel system, which the item block will go upwards, because essentially when you throw the item, you don't want the item to go down. I mean, you could build it down. There's no reason why you couldn't build it down, and it doesn't have to go up. So, you know, if you decided to build an underground one and you were on the overworld, the complete top level of it, you could throw it downwards and it would do the opposite, and the water flow system would just take it down into a lava pit area. But we want to show you a couple of cool, unique tricks that you might have not even realized to begin with. So we're going to need some extra water. Now, if you didn't know, there is a way that you can create an infinity water source. It's really easy. A lot of people don't really realize that they can do it. Again, we'll show you in a moment. Use this crafting table right now. Let's put some of these sticks in here and let's get ourselves one of these wonderful item oak signs. And one of those oak signs will be able to be used as a breathing access point and allows the water to elevate you. Really clever. It's a really good source because it basically, you would drown if you just had water and nothing else. But if you actually have the gaps to allow you to breathe, the items will be able to flow upwards and you'll be able to live. So here we go. So Slimo's got an extra bucket of water throwing me down. Thank you so much, buddy. He's giving me 2 slime buckets of water. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to think so I don't mess up anything. I want you guys to be 100% sure that you are following me as I go through these steps. Now, remember when I said about having an infinite water source? Well, this is it. You build 4 blocks. Let's put that back down. And the water source, and you take the water from one of the corners. And there you go. Now you have infinity water. Very, very clever. You'll never, ever dehydrate ever again. Okay, so this is where our funnel system's going to be, where the item frame was. Let's get the cobblestone. We'll need to use it again. And let's try and build a gap. Put the item frames down. Destroy this. Put the soul sand. Remember, the soul sand makes items go upwards. No other item or anything like that will do that. The item frames are holding the water in place as well. As you can see, the item frames are not allowing the water to just gush out. And it shot me up right there. Add another water source to add another point that goes across this area. I'm not quite sure why that's not going across right there right now. Hold on a minute. Maybe I need to get myself another sign. Actually, no, I just need another water block. And, oh God. Hold on a minute. Why is that stuck there? All right, okay. That's kind of weird. Hold on a minute. Why on earth? What have I done wrong? Yeah, I put that there. Hold on. Let me add another cobblestone. Maybe it needs to go up 1 more block. Yeah, that's what it was. It's got stuck on one of the water sources. Hey, now I built it up. What the hell, There we go. Yeah, we figured it out. Yeah, we just needed to go up one. I don't know why that was doing that there. If you have any problems like that, so we put it up one more block, and we've just put the item frame in there. And what we did was it just pushed the water to go up and elevate across there, which I don't actually know why that actually happened. Sometimes mistakes and whatnot in the world of Minecraft can happen. This is Minecraft. And again, we've got another stopping point. It probably was because it was stairs, I think, maybe, underneath. I don't think maybe water will go across upside down stairs. That's probably what it is if you notice, that item wasn't actually a cobblestone item. And as we've... what? Did you just test it? Oh my goodness, it worked. Well, okay, we've thrown the cobblestone in there, and it actually worked. I can't believe that. I didn't think it was actually going to work. Yeah, there's me testing it, and it's actually worked straight off the rip. Well, we've got ourselves that item bucket of lava. We throw the bucket of lava in there, and it burns the cobblestone. Yeah, and now we need to add our other resources in there that will convert those into wonderful saplings, which is where the actual recycling part comes into it, but I'll tell you more about that later. All right, okay, cool. So now we have to make sure it looks a little bit more realistic. So we need the crushers in there. So we're going to use the pistons, the slimy ones, which are going to be our crushers. That will be our lava pit down there. Using the sticky piston, we can actually have a... when the water flow is going down, we don't want the water flow just continuously going into the lava. Otherwise, it will actually put the lava out and it will create obsidian. So we don't want that to happen. And the only way that you could do that is by coming up with, let's say, a... I don't know the word to use. Well, a door. A gate. Yeah? So we want to create a gate that will allow the water to not turn off the lava, is what I'm trying to explain. All right, so hopefully you're following my steps. Now, this is the little bit of a hard part where you use the redstone and the redstone repeaters. So we want to get the sticky piston to actually work. So we put the redstone repeater down over here. Remember, we also want this to be going around in a circle like this, so you can change the redstone repeaters in a moment. The sticky piston, this is to try and get the sticky piston to work, by the way, guys, and also other sticky pistons that we activate as well. So I put the redstone in, get myself some redstone torches, since they're going to be our perfect way of activating the redstone. Put down the redstone torch, and now they're activated. Let's put more redstone down here. And let's put the redstone torch again. There we go. Now they're just going round and 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 round. The energy is like an infinite flowing energy. As you can see, now that's lit up and it's going around infinitely. You don't actually need redstone because the energy is not actually ever ending. It's just like nuclear energy. It just keeps going round and round and round and round and round. And as you can see, the redstone will do things like open doors and open the gates and whatever you want it to do. So as an example, we've got infinite energy just looping round and round and round and round and round and round and round forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And we want to actually have an access point of the redstone to be able to either A, activate the sticky pistons, which is our crushers, or the gate, which will stop the lava from being put out from the water. All right, so let's go ahead and use some of the not regular pistons over here. Get them there, move the cobblestone. Okay, so let's put the cobblestone gaps in between here. There we go. And now we're going to have to go inside, look up. Okay, let's jump. Oh no, we're falling in. Put the shovel. Let's build across. Perfect. Now let's look up and use regular pistons. Put one here. Whoa, there we go. And that was the one with the redstone on. And now it's just going like a machine, like a workout machine, like a yeah. And now let's put two of them on there. So now two of them are crushing. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit odd. I think we need to add one more, and that will crush the item. This will make it look like more of a realistic recycling machine as well, guys. And if you ever want to turn it off, you can always just, add a switch in there, which will turn it off. But we're not going to do that right now. So we add another piston here. which will crush. Add the redstone so that it connects. And here we go. That's crushing me. Whee! Yeah. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah, actually legit stuck. I'm actually stuck. I can't get out. Okay, well, Slimo, thank you for breaking me out, mate. That was kind of a risky one. Right. So now we put the glass blocks in there. Would you look at that? That looks like a perfect crusher. And if there's any mobs in there, they'll get killed as well. All right. They probably won't actually get killed, but it does look quite cool. All right. We've got our redstone. Now we need to add the gate, which, oh, by the way, the gate thing is you can always just use the item frame to stop the water from going into the lava. As you can see, let's use the oak wood planks to make that button, which will open the gate system again so that the lava doesn't actually get put out. But as you could see, you could have just put a item frame there to stop the water from going for the lava as well. Otherwise the water will just go through the gate and you don't really want to risk it. Okay, so it's actually looking pretty darn cool. I'm actually really, proud of myself for making such an amazing redstone contraption. I've never been really that great at redstone, but with a lot of practice and motivation, I have finally achieved my life goals. So anyway, no, we've got the button, which is going to be for our dispenser as well. Yeah, and we put down the redstone for the sticky piston, as you can see. And I pressed the button and it took the block. Do you see it took the block? It took the block. So now the water won't go through because of the item frame, and the item would physically go into the lava to basically burn, dissipate. So I don't really know what I'm saying, guys, but yeah, basically disappear. And then we can then allow ourselves, because we've recycled, to get a sapling. But the sapling thing we'll have to build in a moment. Maybe Wizard Horace could help us. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if, he's a pretty good helper these days. He actually built Slimo's house, technically. Well, we built Slimo's house, but then we threw a splash potion on Slimo's house, and it actually converted it into a wonderful slime house. And maybe Wizard Horace, if you can hear me, maybe you could do the same. I know he's really bored by himself, so he can always help us out, and probably he's invisible right now watching us. We don't even know. Anyway, so we've got some more redstone. Let's go ahead and get some of that. This is basically finishing up how this actually all works. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and put some more redstone down here. After we put the cobble. And redstone is there. The light is switching. And now we connect it to the sticky piston, which will allow the button to work. Hold on a minute. Let's make it a little bit cooler. Let's break this and add the redstone to the actual piston. Yeah, no, that looks like it's the... yeah, okay, let's put this here. Get the redstone there, add the button, and all of a sudden, oh god, it's no, it's not working. It's not how we want it to look just yet. We're just going to give ourselves a couple bits of time. So yeah, let's go ahead and add the redstone there. Add that bit towards that area. Now that looks a little bit better. You always want to hide the redstone as well, because redstones are ugly. And now the button shall open the sticky piston area. There we go. Oh god, it's still flat down the thing. I think that might be just an indicator that it's worked. Maybe that's the way we should look at it, as an indicator. Okay, let's put the redstone. We need the energy to go around, because we stopped the energy from going around. And now the infinite energy is going around. And you can see the crushers working, doing their job. And now, as the crushers are doing their job, we've got the water flow system. We've got Slimo, which has been building extended areas to make it look more like my house. He must have recycled some of the blocks that we previously used. and it's actually looking pretty darn cool. So let's actually, put the cobblestone in there, and we can actually have a look at testing this out at some point. But the day is rising. We've actually worked all through the day, all through the night, to make sure that we had a wonderful, wonderful dispenser to recycle all of these rubbish items that we've actually collected across the last few episodes, and we needed to find a really good way of getting rid of them. What's up, dude? You're here to adopt the dog, Gray. That's right, guys. Remember, at the end of the episode, someone, what the heck? Oh my. It says, spun by to check it out. I have vastly improved the look. Wizzy. Oh, wow. The Recyclone 4000 made 11/2019. That's pretty cool, man. So Wizard Horace did hear my call. Chuck your... Hold on. It says chuck your items in there. Yeah, we already know that, buddy. Right, well, you chuck your item in there that you don't need anymore. He's throwing bones in there. No! Oh, dear, not the bones. Oh, okay, then, whatever. Bye, bones. All right, so he's thrown some bones in there. And basically, they've now gone in the lava. They've burnt away. And he's pressed the item. And now he's just got some sapling. So, by the way, kids, just put a dispenser underneath with a button. And when you throw an item in there, you feel quite good about yourself. Just take yourself a lovely bit of sapling. And then when you put sapling in that little basket, it's a fertilizer of bone meal so that you can actually go ahead and plant more plants and build trees a lot faster. So hopefully you understand the idea of recycling. You use a material and you reuse it again and you reuse it again. So he destroyed the bones, or any item for that matter, since we're in Minecraft. He pressed the button because he's allowed to, collected the sapling, used the sapling, put it in the basket thing, and then you'll get bone meal, which you can use to create crops and build things better. So thank you very much for taking Gray, and thank you for testing out our Recyclone 4000. And we still need to discover what Mr. Wolfman's intentions are. Thank you so much for watching the video, liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.